So, good morning, everybody, and welcome to August Wellness with myself, Justine Evans. So, each month I pull a few cards from my creation oracle cards. Here they are, and if you want a pack, you can buy some from my website, and we focus on those for the month. Now, this month I've actually only pulled 2 cards. I'm not really sure why, but just because that's what I decided to do. And they're really quite interesting. I can see why we've only got 2 cards now, because they're both very powerful. So working from a sort of more human perspective, we're going to be talking about water, and this is the first card that I pulled, card 31, water. Now I think water is really interesting because, as we know, it's such a big topic at the moment with the water industry treating Mother Earth so badly, but also the importance of hydration for us as humans and how we care for water, but also what we feel about water. So rather than just talking about drinking it and the quality of our water, I'm really going to ask you this month to delve into different aspects of water for you. How do you feel about showering? What products do you use when you shower? Do you use alternating hot and cold water, or sitz baths, or compressors, or any of those kind of things to support yourself? They're absolutely fantastic for hormonal health and for our health generally. How do we feel about being around water, about the waterways, all of those kind of things? How do you drink your water? What kind of vessel do you use to drink water? And actually, are you a water drinker or not? Another thing that you can do is work with water from a cleansing perspective, in the fact that when you get into your shower every day, you can really imagine that you are under a waterfall of beautiful clean water, and you're cleansing your whole aura and just sending the debris through the plug hole, and that's emotionally as well as physically. And that's a fantastic little visualization every day, particularly if you've had a difficult day. But today I'm talking about hydrotherapy. The other aspects of it I'm going to be putting onto my website, justineevans.co.uk. So read below, and that will give you the link so that you can see about using water filters, etc. But yeah, hydrotherapy and water is so important, because this is such a simple way of supporting your health journey, but we tend to forget about it. We don't think about it. It's very, very naturopathic. And basically, we can alternate hot and cold water to support ourselves and our health. And what that does is that it really helps. It influences our nervous system. So it switches us into the alternate nervous system. So instead of being anxious, it's calming. Particularly with perimenopause, I use it a lot, getting people to spray themselves with cold water for 20 seconds, then alternating it with hot for 20, cleanse it, then doing it again, cold for 20, hot for 20, cold for 20, and then finishing with hot for 20 seconds. And I find that that is amazing to support perimenopause and flushes. It also really boosts. You can use it on your thyroid, and the same kind of principle on your thyroid. You can use it on your kidneys. You can use it on your liver. It's absolutely amazing for men, especially if they are looking to to start a family, or if they are big into cycling or do a lot of sports. This is a great thing to do over your nether regions after sport, because that area of your body needs to be cool to support your sperm health. And so this is a great thing for guys to do as well. So could you include some hydrotherapy techniques this month to support yourself? Now, there are lots and lots of hydrotherapy techniques. I'm going to be placing that on my website for you. So if you go over to justineevans.co.uk, you can download that information and see whether it can support you this month with your health. There are lots of conditions it can help with. You can also look at how you're drinking your water, how much water, and the quality of your water. Or you could do that very simple visualization technique, and I'll also place that on my website for you. So I hope that you find that really useful for the month of August. Now, the second aspect of this month's focus relates to a goddess. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to very briefly introduce her here to you, and then I'm going to do another video about that particular goddess for you. I appreciate some people who may be listening to this may be very functional and really want to work just on a one-dimensional or on a dimension of working with water, while others of you may be more spiritual or esoterically based, more interested in the Lion's Portal on the 8th of the 8th, and may want to call on this goddess. So the goddess is called Goddess Taweret, and she is the most remarkable goddess. She came to me in meditation gosh, a long time ago. I can't even remember the year that it was, but actually it was her that I channeled when I wrote these cards. So she actually brought these cards in for me. So she is an incredibly strong goddess who very few people have heard of. She is from ancient Egypt, and she is called a soul midwife. So she helps us through passages and times of change and rebirths us. So anyway, I'm going to leave that now. For those of you who are interested in water, go onto my website justineevans.co.uk and download all that information. Blessings, and I'll see you at the beginning of September.